What's up, YouTube? This is my 2012 G37 Sport. Today we will be fixing this annoying wheel gap that the stock Infiniti G37s have. Look at this. Look at this. It's like almost 5 fingers. And for some reason, the rear is only like 3. Come on, Infiniti. This is my channel, Smooth City Upgrades. And today we will be installing coilovers. Before we do that, we're gonna do a little cold start. Let me warn y'all, this puppy a little loud. Oh yeah. Huh? Caught me. It's still on a stock exhaust, but one day, hopefully, if everything goes good, si Dios quiere, I will have a full exhaust on this bad boy. Thank you, bro. Haven't had one of these in probably like 2 months. My last one was yesterday. See the first sip. Check this out. These are the Megan Racing coilovers, EZ2s. Now we're gonna do an unboxing. Let's get it. Oh. It just, car parts get me excited. Megan Racing coilovers. The reason I got them was because I like the colorway, to be honest. What we're gonna do first is just lift up the car. All right. Yeah, first step, raise up the car. Or raise it up slightly. And then loosen up the lug nuts. Since I have aftermarket lug nuts, I need a special lock key to unlock them. See the difference? Yep. You need one of these bad boys so that the striker boys won't get you. You know what I mean? And add my jack for safety. Just throwing it out there. I've never done coilovers ever in my life, so we're gonna learn together. Shouldn't be too hard. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Damn. Okay, for this one I might have to use the Who put these last? Cause they over tightened it. It wasn't me, baby. Oh, that's why. I need to charge my drill. It's on E. Alright, we're gonna have to put it to charge real quick. In the meantime, we gotta crack one of these puppies open. For the boys and girls, if y'all into cars. Alright, after chilling for a little bit, it got to a staggering 2 bars, but it should be enough. Take 2.
is stripped.
We apparently got a stripped lug nut. We're headed to the nearest O'Reilly's to get some tools to take off the lug nut. We need something to bust that lug nut. I called the tire shop and they were asking $150 to take off one lug nut. I said, looks like we got the winners. Now let's see if this works. Let's do it. This is the aftermath of the strip lug nut. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
We finally got it off. Look at how it ended up. Now we could finally get it started. I'm gonna measure to see how much I want to drop it. I'm gonna drop it to like 4 inches. So 1 more inch on each side, I'm gonna drop it. The dampening is soft to hard. What you wanna do, well, the preference is stiffer in the front and softer in the rear. So if you want to do it the way I do it, go all the way to the soft side and do 13 clicks. It's a total of 17 clicks, but I don't want to do that much, so I'm gonna do 13.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Now do the same thing with the other coil and you should be good. Now you can install it. And Spider-Man, whoa. You need to take off this bolt, which I believe is a 14. Let it focus. 14. After you do that, you're gonna need your 19 to disconnect the sway bar links, which are located down here. But before anything, you need your handy dandy ratchet to connect your sockets. All right, so we got it off. Now we're gonna need to slide that bolt to the side a little bit. We're gonna use this big flathead to get it in there. Here we go. It's not the size, it's about the motion of the ocean. You feel me? All right, now it should come off. I'm gonna take off the brake line nut to loosen up this line, and I'm gonna disconnect these two. Okay, there you go. Brake line goes left of the shock, and this is a sensor. It goes on the right side. So you just gotta remember to do it correctly. And these you can just take off. And then now we're gonna try to do the bottom one, the sway bar link nut. We took a massive L yesterday, and we couldn't get a bolt to come off. So this is day 2 of trying to pull coilovers. Guess what? We finally did it. You guys see that spin? Yup, and now that it's cracked loose, I could use my impact. Take off the 3 bolts in the engine bay on top of the strap. So I gotta crack open the hood, and then we should be good to take off the bolts. Yeah, guys, it's a 12 millimeter. Okay, now we're gonna do the other ones. Do not worry if you strip these bolts, because you will have new ones in the new coilovers. Now, it should be loose enough to the point where it should come down. Little elbow grease. So this piece is having trouble coming off the sway bar link from the strut, so we're gonna loosen up these bolts from the sway bar. That way we can have some more play to play with. I believe it's a 14 millimeter. 14 millimeter. That definitely gave us more play. So now that I loosen up the sway bar, now I could have more wiggle room to actually pull this piece out of the strut. Finally, take out the whole shock itself. Just like that. Okay, now grab your new one and you're gonna put it back the same way you took out the old one. And this is how we're gonna tell, this is how we're gonna distinct which is which based off the brake line brackets. Yep, it's gonna be this one because this is a little higher than this one. This one's a little higher than this one. So, and then the bolts, this bracket is going that way compared to the same one. So this is the right one. This one's gonna be for the other side. Let's put it on. So once you put your coil in, tighten up this one. After you tighten up this one, the sway bar that we loosened right here, you're gonna put back and tighten up just the way we loosened it. This is the new hardware. You want to line up the studs of the top of the strut to the holes in the engine bay, and for that I noticed you need to pick up the knuckle a little bit so they could go up, because with your strength alone you're not gonna be able to do it. So what I did is I used the jack, lined it up, and started jacking it up. And if you start looking from the top, you can see that they're lining up just like that. Now that you have enough thread exposed, you can start tightening it up one by one, little by little. Now you could lower your jack and you would be good to tighten it up with a impact or a ratchet. Last step, you gotta put your brake line back on the brackets and your ABS sensor back on the brackets.
Okay, that one's in there.
I have to push the knuckle a little closer just to get that sensor in. Last piece, you gotta put the upper control arm to the knuckle. Doesn't matter what order you do it in, but just make sure it's sitting flush with the knuckle and the controller. Then I'm gonna tighten up this one. Okay, and there you got it, guys. That's how you do one side. Now just repeat the same process on the other side, now that you know. Alright guys, we put the coilovers in the front, in the right, and in the left. Moment of truth. Oh my god. Oh, it's still going. Oh, sheesh. No more gap. No more gap. Yeah, I probably need some spacers, but that's probably in another video. But compared to how it used to be, this right here is what we were looking for. And now we need to install the rears. Okay. Alright guys, so for the rear, we're going to take off the lug nuts.
And I think
Should be a lot easier. Sometimes you need to just get it loose, give it a little love tap. Alright. Alright. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take off this spring, there's a bolt right here on the bottom of this control arm bucket thing right here. It's a 17, and then we're gonna put the jack under it so it doesn't just fly. And then we're gonna do the other piece. I'm gonna jack it up under the little bucket control arm. Just remembered, we're also gonna need a crescent wrench on the other side. If not, you're gonna keep on spinning and spinning forever and ever. Just to get the bolt unstuck from there. Okay, like I said, it's gonna keep on spinning unless you put something on the back. Just push it down a little bit. And the spring should get loose enough to get out. You gotta take out the spring first, then you take out this little rubber bushing. You just gotta wiggle it till it comes off. Next, you put in the new one. So for this one, I put 1/2 inch of thread from the base to the first little twisty thingy. So 1/2 inch. I have size 18 rims. If you need to go lower or higher, you could just adjust. So this goes on top. This pretty much is this piece. So yeah, after you finish twisting this piece inside on top, you get your new spring and you get your old spring, and you take out the bottom piece of your old spring because you're gonna reuse that. And pretty much it's gonna go on the bottom here, just like that. It should snap in. Okay, once you do that, you can put the new spring in just like that and line it up just like that. You know you did it good when you turn it. There's some grooves on the bottom that won't let you turn it more than this, so that's how you know you did it good. And this is just the plastic piece that protects it, the coil itself. So it's gonna go just like that. You gotta make sure you put this on, it's protection. All right, so once you're done with that, now we can move on to the strut itself. And you just need one 17mm socket on this side and another two 12mm sockets. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but they're right there. Yeah, you can see it right there. One to the right and one on the opposite side. I'm gonna spray some of this WD-40 just to loosen up the bolt, because these look like original Nissan parts. Nissan. However you say it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the 2 bolts on top of the strut, and then we're gonna go to that one, because that is gonna drop this. Should come off. Once that bolt is off, the whole strut should come off fairly easy. For the new one, so on these and on those, since they both have threads, you gotta measure according to your likeness. To me, I used 4 inches of thread from base to base. So right here, I haven't set these yet, but I will. So I'm gonna do it to right here. And then on the stiffness, the softness, and the hardness, I went all the way to soft, and I went all the way to 5 clicks up, because you want these to be fairly soft in the back and then stiff in the front. So, oh, that was too much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These click up all the way to 16, but we're gonna go 5 to keep it pretty soft in the rear, because they're V2s, they click onto 16, and that's how that goes.
Which I believe is.
We're gonna start off with the top bolts. I'm just gonna hand tighten them, and then later on I will tighten them. Also, on the Easy 2s, they come with a new bolt, because the stock ones have the bolt already integrated in it, and we need another bolt. So it's a good thing they thought ahead with these and added one for us. Shout out Megan. Just hand tighten it, and then we'll tighten it up later. Alright, once you hand tighten the top one, we're gonna start putting all the other bolts back in their spot. So we're gonna start off with this strut, the bottom bolt. I'm gonna have to lift this rotor up a little bit just to align it. So once you jacked it up, you put this bolt inside, and the new bolt that they give you on the other side. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that you gotta worry about. Now we can start putting the wheel back on. You gotta make sure after you finish, make sure to add either WD-40 or something that fights against corrosion, and spray it on the threads, because these are just gonna be outside, exposed to the elements, and you need something to protect them. Now we can start lowering it. Moment of truth. Okay. Yeah. It's definitely like 2 fingers. Before it was like 3. But for now, we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna probably do maybe a little lower, but not today. Hey, but you know what? This is not bad. I might actually leave it like this. We'll see. Guys, that's our wrap for today. We took a L yesterday, but we took a dub today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for staying this long throughout the video, and have a blessed night. Stay tuned.